I'm Jay Bellissimo, hospitality industry professional, food truck guy, and entrepreneur. I've been on a mission since 2015 to showcase food trucks as the most exciting and diverse segment of the hospitality industry. On this latest adventure, I'm taking you inside my food trucking world and behind the scenes with some amazing food truck businesses. This is Food Truckin' Eats. Today we're catching up with a pretty amazing small business that started with the food truck, in my opinion, is dishing out flavor and quality on par with any Italian bakery here in Canada or in Italy. This is Nani's Gelato.
My name's Perry, I'm the owner at Nani's Gelato. We're an artisanal gelato shop. I actually started off on a food truck and we've graduated into a few storefronts now, so it's been a really exciting journey. So we have 4 stores now, plus our food truck. The foundation of our brand actually comes from our name, which in a lot of South Asian languages, the word Nani actually means grandmother. We make everything fresh in-house every morning. We're constantly changing our flavors. We're rotating in traditional Italian, some South Asian flavors, Middle Eastern, fusion flavors. So we do a really wide variety of flavors, and it's all about everything being fresh, made on site, made fresh at every location. So it keeps the customers really excited about what we're doing. So every 2 weeks, we completely change out the flavors in our menu. So our customers are always seeing new flavors. A lot of it's seasonal, so if we're getting really good produce in Ontario, we're making a lot of Ontario-based flavors. If we're getting good produce that's seasonal in the US, or seasonal flavors from Italy, we're always bringing them in and providing the customer with a new experience every time they come in. Let's go make some gelato. Okay, today we're making a brown butter pecan gelato. So, it starts off with us making our own gelato base. Once it's done, we age the base for 24 hours. Once it's aged, we brown our own butter in-house, and we slowly melt it down into a warm base. So you have this like amazing buttery, a little bit of salty base, and then once we drop that in the machine and we're extracting it, we're gonna add these homemade candied pecans for some texture. It balances out the butteriness, the saltiness from the gelato, and it's actually one of our most popular flavors that we do. We do this flavor probably 3 or 4 times a year. People absolutely love it. So once we blended and emulsified all the ingredients together, next step is to put it right into the machine. So we're gonna give it a quick mix. We're gonna pour it right into the machine. Once it mixes in the machine, now it's time to actually start it up. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. All set. So we're gonna leave the gelato in the machine for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll be ready to extract. Our brown butter is ready to come out. We're gonna open up the machine. We're gonna slowly slice them in to the pan. And because we're actually adding something into the gelato, you only want to pull a little bit. We're gonna add some of the candied pecans and slowly turn it through. So once the gelato is actually made and we're storing it, we have a special freezer directly from Italy, of course, where all of our gelato gets stored. So 2 of the amazing flavors we have out right now are our blueberry pie and our double Biscoff. The double Biscoff flavor is actually made from Lotus Biscoff cookies, and there's a speculoos butter rippled all the way through for a nice, crunchy caramel flavor. Another flavor that's really popular right now, of course, right around Thanksgiving as the season starts to change, we've done our blueberry pie. It's a blueberry base with blueberry jam rippled through it. And again, everybody's obsessed with Biscoff right now. So we've got Biscoff crumble, which is what we use as our cake bases, sprinkled through for some texture. One of the most popular flavors we make that we're known for at all of our locations is our pistachio. So our pistachio, it starts off with 100% pure Italian pistachio paste that we import directly from Italy. We slowly blend that into our base. It's got a perfect mixture to it. And then as we extract it, we actually add in chopped pistachio bits for texture. really unique products that we make is Gelato soft serve. So this is a special machine directly from Italy. We use a very similar recipe to all of our scoop gelato. The difference is our soft serve is actually much lower in sugar. So if you think about it, the machine comes in and has a very similar beater to what you saw in the back when we were making the brown butter. Comes out, freezes it fresh. So because it's freezing so quickly, sugar is what actually acts as antifreeze power, is what we call it in gelato terms, which means it stops the gelato from freezing and being too hard. So to keep it nice, creamy, and silky, the lower the sugar you go, the harder the gelato might come. But one of the unique features of working with soft serve is we actually can lower the sugar level because it's coming out so quick, so fresh. We want it to be soft, we want it to melt in your mouth. So one of the flavors we have on right now, we always have a vanilla bean, but we also have our 90% dark Lindt chocolate, which is a Lindt chocolate base with our in-house made chocolate and our gelato base. All right, Jay, so we got a bunch of flavors out today. What do you have your eye on?
I love the selection, first of all, but the craziest one that's calling my name is the Vietnamese coffee. You've got to try the Vietnamese coffee.
Vietnamese coffee?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
for sure.
All right, so this is our Vietnamese coffee.
Love it, I love it, I love it.
It's made with 100% pure dehydrated
cheers,
Italian
cheers. Sorry, dehydrated.
espresso, and then we sweeten it up with condensed milk, which is your traditional Vietnamese coffee recipe.
Thanks again, Perry. This has been awesome, man.
Yeah, man, thank you so much for having me.
I'll see you soon. Thanks for having us. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Food Truck and Eats. We'll see you next time.